G'day, my name is Pete, and today in this YouTube I'm going to tell you how to get from Hobart to Dover by bus. Very exciting because it is the southernmost bus route in Australia. I'm going to tell you about the route and the final destination, the frequencies and the fares. But most importantly, we've got to work out where to get on the bus, and this can be done at stop D1 in Macquarie Street. That's right off Franklin Square. It's in central Hobart. At Franklin Square we can see the old Treasury building, the square itself, good bus shelters to wait for the bus. But the one thing is, D1 is a common bus stop shared by many other bus services. Make sure you get on the right service, on the right route, check the timetable where it's available and get there 5 to 10 minutes early. It's always a good idea. There goes the bus to Margate. That's not our bus, but our bus is coming around the corner, and it's in the very distinctive green Tassie Link livery. The bus comes usually about 3 minutes before it's due to depart, but because it's a heavy use bus stop, it does not linger at the bus stop, so just be ready to board this particular Dover service. Off it goes. Starts winding through the old historic Hobart. It's certainly a pleasure to go through these old buildings, and there we have the route which goes down to Kingston very quickly down the outlet, and then we hit the Huon Valley through Huonville, Franklin towns, and then finally we get to Dover. Now if you do like this video, please consider liking and subscribing. That's really nice if you do. And so the stats today, it's a 83 kilometre journey. It takes about 95 minutes of your time. Okay, we head down the southern outlet. It's a quick trip. We'll go through the Huon Valley. We start going through a place called Vince's Saddle, and then we hit the first town of note, which is Huonville. It's certainly worth a visit in its own right. Lots of great shops, lots of op shops there. But very soon, as we leave Huonville itself, we go across the Huon River, and this is a glorious feature of this bus route. It's absolutely stunning. Words escape me. Being on a bus, you've got that beautiful elevated view, but the Huon River is something that now follows the remainder of the bus route as we wind our way down to Dover. The first township of note is Franklin. It's a former maritime village where you used to have to get the boat to get there. There was no buses available in the 19th century. But this Huon River, I mean, come on, it's fantastic. It's gorgeous, it's lovely, it changes through the seasons. It's a wonderful bus route to Dover. The next town is Geeston. Great couple of cafes and eating spots here. And nice to have a good walk and a relax. Well, off goes the bus to Dover. Oh dear. But no, we are actually on it. And going down to Dover, that's another wonderful bit from Geeston. You have lots of old orchards. You see the Huon River again, mountains, hills, farming. Look, it's such a delightful journey, and you just sit back and just really enjoy it. There's even rainforest on the way down. It's a great bus trip. It's Dover. Pulling into the Dover terminus. Well, here we are in Dover, end of the bus network in Tasmania and Australia. The southernmost route. I've walked about 200 metres down to look at this beautiful bay. Splendid views. I mean, we're very close to the wilderness here. We're just touching upon it, and it's as far as the bus will go. But I just love walking around Dover, and of course we can have lunch at the RSL in Dover. The views from our lunch spot is fantastic again. Dover, a place not to be missed, and just walking around where the bus is in the park, and there's more cafes, there's more shopping, but there is just beautiful scenery. But the most important thing about Dover It's incredibly relaxing. On the way back, that's the southernmost bus stop in Australia. It's well marked, no shelter, but it does certainly work. Here's the bus. So now the timetable for 24-25, departing Hobart. There's 3 services a day on weekdays, and they come back. It's mostly designed for people who live in Dover to get to Hobart, but you can go the other direction on weekends and public holidays. There's 2 services in either direction. Now, in terms of visiting Dover, I would recommend that you get the 7:36 a.m. service. Nice early start for you. The service gets there a bit after 9 o'clock. You've got about 4 or 5 hours, and then back on the 2:20 service to Hobart. Now, the fares. So in 24-25, fares are reduced by 50%. Yes, that's right, half price fares for a year. So the adult fare is just $8 one way, $4 for concession fares, and if you do a return journey, it's just double that fare. You can use a green card. It's available from Metro offices. There is an office in the Elizabeth Street bus mall. That's your easiest way to get your green card. FPOS is currently not available on TassieLink bus services. So if you did enjoy this YouTube, please consider subscribing and liking. That'll be really great. And we'll see you next time.